I'm so dang excited. It's been 4 months since I did my last Goodwill treasure hunt. Hunting for the signs. I wonder what we're going to collect today and find. Doesn't mean I'm going to buy everything that I find. Maybe I'll try to record it the best I can. But in the meantime, let me see if I could add a few things to the collection. Let's go try to find some great treasure and great signs for today that lead us into an understanding for the future. Hey, check out this view right here. Check this out. Dang, I'm not up far enough. Crap. Oh, look, they're building something. Wonder if it's going to be 500 feet tall. Dang, been a while since I've been out here. Traffic's too bad. When it takes you 45 minutes to get through one intersection. Dang, what an angle. It's a different kind of heaven out here. I'm so excited, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, I am. A different kind of treasure hunt again. 5 months in the making, 4 months in the making. 12:20. I don't know why I was complaining earlier. The ladies haven't even gotten out of bed yet. That's crazy. You know, I'm just joking most of the time. I just have to release a lot of my frustrations about the world today and the judgments upon my life. That is, let's hope I don't get judged off the planet just by being in the building. Yeah, look at that combo right here. And I'm talking about the vehicles. You got the Volvo Coupe, the Range Rover, and of course, you can't forget about the Jeep Limited. See a lot of these out here in this location right here. Really though, I'll tell you one thing about that Jeep Limited. If you are a man who owns one of those things, right, what I should say, leases it, you will not go one single day without a girlfriend. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that when it comes to the Jeep. These Jeep Renegades and Limited right here. Let me rephrase that. If you're a dude who drives one of these things, you will not go one single day without sex. Because when you own a vehicle like this, you'll always want to be single. Can't buy everything. Wonder if they have anything from the machine age up in here. I want to try that clothing idea. Try to mix things up a little bit, but it will take forever in a day. On to the next one, just now leaving the first one. Dang. One little tiny bag. No clothes, nothing like that. But you guys need to keep a lookout for things like this when you're looking in the parking lot. Always look down for a different kind of treasure. You don't know what you can save. It's a nail. Yeah, I found it when I was walking through the parking lot. Yeah, gotta collect these. Everybody does, to get them out of the parking lot. Don't let anybody drive over these things. Trust me, nothing worse than a flat tire when it comes to driving down the road. You want to see my collection? So many hot girls in that one, it wasn't even funny. What's in store at the next one? It all depends if we get there within the next hour and we're less than a mile away. Sometimes I gotta keep my big mouth shut. Dang. They got the roadway closed. We got to make a wide detour for this one. Let's hope they have some major treasure at the next one. As you can already notice, I'm going 0 miles and dang, she's hot. I'm going 0 miles an hour. Not anymore. Ooh, beautiful bridge. They're going old school with this one. Now you see why I tried to avoid this area. But it's like this anyway. It's like this with no construction. 0 miles an hour is the norm in this location. Hey, check this out. If I see one family photo, I'm going to flip out. Or any kind of photo. Those you have to keep. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Sorry about that. You guys crazy. You know what? I just had an idea about something. There's something awkward in this aisle. I'm looking for some more pants, my size. But there's something here that doesn't match. If somebody was smart, they would go to Goodwill's and buy something like this just to salvage the buttons and sell the buttons for a lot more money than what you pay the item for. I mean, for the item, excuse me. Yeah, I just thought about that. Good Da Vinci style idea. Buy the garments, salvage the buttons. That's the real treasure right there. Screw the outfit. That one had absolutely nothing in it. No treasure at all. In and out in less than 25 minutes. One of my quickest Goodwill runs ever. Unfortunately, no good signs, nothing like that. On to the next one. Hope it's going to be better. Might take us a while to get there for real. Glad I'm done with this area. Wasn't that good of a run, just ran out with a couple of things from the first two. Oh, cute puppy. Yeah. Headed to the next one about 9 miles away. I think I'll try to hit 6 today. Gonna go full circle. Might fill the vehicle up. Well, take that back. Not really. Can't wait to get out of the area though. Well, this one that is. It's weird though. It's like every time I come out here, everybody looks exactly the same. All the guys look exactly like one another. Same thing with the girls. The girls are always 20, 25 years old, blonde. And all the guys are same age, dark-headed, dark hair. They all look exactly the same, drive the same vehicles. I guess it's that status thing. Whatever you call it. All look exactly alike. Wonder why the hot girls always try to... Why do they think that's attractive though? Why do you think that's... I don't understand that though. I had this one blonde friend before. Of course, we didn't date or anything like that. She was too busy hooking up with the guys who looked exactly the same. I'll never understand it though. If all these men look exactly the same, why do they think that's attractive? I mean, they look exactly the same from boyfriend to boyfriend. Let's not say husband. Let's just leave it at that. The guys they hang out with. In a different way, that is. But I don't understand. It's like Every time they switch up, the guys always look exactly the same. Every last one of them. I was about to say, that's Martyr Police. I saw that word police on the side of the vehicle. I almost lost it. What are those Bradford pear trees? I can't tell from here. Beautiful. It's that time of year. I know I might say a lot of controversial things in my videos. I'm so sorry about that. It's just my own observations. I mean, just like the area out here. I used to live in this area, the apartment complex. One or two of them out here. Off Ashford Dunwoody Road. But the prices have jumped. I mean, like $1,000 a month. Literally just escalated. And they always pitch the idea. Location, location, location. But that's why I don't understand either when it comes to life. They always try to use that as a selling point. It's all about the location. Location for what? To sit in traffic? I know I'm not doing it now, it's Sunday. But when I used to live out here, that's all you did was just sit in traffic. But then think about, like, location, location, location. All you do out here is like what? What am I trying to say here? You live out here to have the status. Screw the location. You live out here to have the status. So you can do what? Be respected, I guess. Have a lot of sex. That's definitely the top of your list. Most of the time, that is. Why don't they just stick out the sales ads and stuff like that and say you'll have a lot of sex if you live here? Because that's what these folks are looking for. All you gotta do is just tell them where you live. Yeah, but to get back at it, when I was talking about the status of it all out here, status, location, location, location. Think about it when it comes to, let's say, for instance, people like me. They talk about the location. Oh, yeah, you get all the luxuries of all the restaurants. Oh, cute. I'm sitting next to a vehicle that's got the windows open and the dogs are have their head out the windows looking at me. You're cute. Yeah. There they hey. There they go. Yeah, but think about it in my case. When they use the idea of location, they say you get all the luxuries of the shopping, the restaurants, the nightclubs. Those three main components out here. You got the Target right down the road. We're going to jump the rent up $1,000 a month because there's a Target down the road. You have the mall. You have these trendy restaurants out here. Ladies will love you. You don't know how many times I went out shopping for a car and they kept pitching the idea how much the ladies would like me. Or how much I would be respected if I got this car, if I got that car. Absolutely ridiculous kind of world you guys live in out here. The kind of world that you have created makes absolutely no sense to me at all. Everything is fake. But I tell you what, when it comes to me, in my position, when I had to pay that kind of elevated rent because of the idea of location, 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 absolutely benefited me not one single bit in this life of mine. All I did was just pay a high amount of rent for for nothing at all when it comes to benefiting my life. Just think about that though. I mean, think about it if you were not the best looking person and you were paying $2,300 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment, 1 bath, 2 bedrooms. You're paying $2,300 a month because of the location. Just because of the location. And the idea and the hopes and dreams of what they pounded into your head about women liking you and all this other stuff. You'll be able to take them out on dates to these fancy restaurants. Whatever. You'll get to meet them at the club. All you got to do is tell them where you live. All you got to do is tell them what kind of car you drive. Vice versa. But if you're not the best looking person, or if you're not the richest person, whatever, how is that ever going to benefit you? I know what you're going to say. You're going to say you've been taken advantage of. That's definitely what I would say. There's definitely no equality in this world when it comes to that. I should play some pranks, some YouTube video pranks. I should just walk up. That would be cool though. You know, like those gold digger videos. I should pull a different kind of prank. Like you go around to these apartment complexes or these condo complexes and you walk in and you act like a prospective renter or something like that. And if they start talking the smack about location this, location that, a one-bedroom apartment is going to cost you $1,900 a month because you got the gas station down the road, you got the wine shops, you got the Walmart, you got everything else. But they don't mention like the religious places. They don't mention that. They don't say that there's 10 churches within walking distance because they know that they'll never benefit from that. They always do it on the flip side of things. The different kind of desires is what they feed off of. Yeah. Dang, she's hot. She won't be looking at me because of the vehicle. She won't be looking at me because of the vehicle I drive. I know that for a fact. Oh yeah, I forgot this other time too. I was in the same exact location out here. Over here off of Ball Mill Road in Dunwoody. And I was delivering pizzas for Domino's when I had a part-time job working like 100 hours a week. And that was just a part-time gig to help me pay off the vehicle. And they had some kind of house party. And they had to be in their, I'd say, early 40s. Yeah, I'll let you go. You think you're all that? Go. Yeah, you think you're more important than I am because of the vehicle I drove. And I pulled up in this driveway, and everybody in the house had to be in their, I'd say, mid-30s, early 40s. But it was a multi-million-dollar house off of Ball Mill Road. And I was delivering like 7 or 8 pizzas. You know, the ladies were looking fine, all that kind of thing. But they had your typical attitude, if you catch my drift. They had your typical attitude when it came to me and the kind of job I had and all that kind of thing. And then the vehicle I was driving, I pulled up in the driveway, and the guy who, damn, that's a nice looking tree right there. But this guy came up to the door and he started talking about the vehicle, all that kind of thing. And he started commenting. I don't know why they always have to comment on the things that you own. Why they have to act like that though? I don't understand the people in these areas. But he was judging me on the vehicle that I had. He said something about, oh yeah. When I came up to the door, he was like, he was laughing. And he was commenting on how he couldn't see the vehicle when I pulled in. And he said, he started giggling. He said, by the type of headlights you had, I swore you drove a Porsche. And I was like, no, it's a Toyota blank, blank, blank. And he was just like laughing. Made absolutely no sense at all to me. I know you like my little Da Vinci style crazy stories. Alright, here we go. Third one of the day. Let's see what kind of treasures we might find in this one. Dang, it's everywhere. There's something about this piece right here, though. It's wrapped up in like a shadow box. Right there. No signature, nothing. Could be nothing at all. But it's a frame within a frame. There is a signature on it. Let me grab it. Beautiful. Four down, two to go. Here we go. Second time here. But I think this is the one that I found the Mona Lisa ball. No, that was at a different one. That was at a different one. But this place right here, this is only my second time here at this one because I didn't know it existed. Dang, she's fine. Time to go in. Let's hope we can come out with something major. Like we already have. It's been a great day so far. Guess what I just found? New creek walking shoes with a more stable bottom. My size. Let's grab them. That was a perfect little run right there. 3 bags worth of stuff, but basically it was like 4 or 5 things maybe. One last place to go. Hey, look at the size of that rat right there. He was right next to the base of, there he is. It's been a long day for real. Please don't make a left. Please don't make a left. Don't make a left. You can't make a left here. You'll be here for at least 25 minutes. Please don't show me that left-hand blinker. Please don't. You have to make a right and pull a U-turn half a mile up the road. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, Lord, for that. What a day indeed. I'm a little bit burned out, though. We're going to have to go through some hell just to get to heaven. The last one to go. That place we just left, brand new Goodwill, practically. Kind of reminds me of the one down off of, what do you call that? Piedmont Road in Buckhead. The one right next to 85. Right where there used to be an old church or something like that. Yeah, but it kind of reminded me of that one. That place we just left was completely packed. That's why I couldn't do a lot of filming. You know, my little sneaky filming. But yeah, that place right there, you're talking about a packed place. In many respects, that is. Every shelf was loaded down. I mean, considerably. Probably one of the better Goodwills I've ever been to. Oh wow, new condo starting from the 900s. The 900,000s, that is. The tops of the buildings in Buckhead are shrouded in perfect fog. Real nice. I haven't gone this stretch in about 7 years. Why do you think? Why do you think? All you gotta do is type in, when you get on Google, just type in Atlanta traffic. Then you'll see that map that has the dark red. Which means you're not moving. At least I'm moving now. Wouldn't be doing this on a weekday. Wouldn't be doing this on Saturday. My bad, I gotta cut that out. Wow, look at that. Dang. Beautiful. Here come the 4Runners. Here come the Volvo Coupes. Here come the BMWs. Here come the Volkswagen Jettas. Here come the Audis. Here come the Yukons. What else am I missing? The Jeep Renegades. What else am I missing? And they all have college tags on the front and the back. Oh, I forgot about the Porsches. Forgot about the Tahoes, one right in front of me, with the University of Alabama logos on it. What else am I missing that they drive around here a lot? The ones who are in their early 20s who are headed to their $1.7 million condos after a long weekend out. Oh yeah, the Lexus SUVs, my bad. And they are all headed home. Oh, and the Lexus Coupes, my bad. And the Mercedes Coupes. The Mercedes Coupes, my bad. That's the strangest thing, though. I think the jokesters are back out. You know, the cherubs that like to challenge you whenever you might do something wrong or something. My back right tire that kept going flat, I filled up with air like 3 days ago. It still hasn't gone flat. The light's not on yet. It's the first thing I look at when I leave the place. See how flat the tire is. I don't know what happened with that. I think the cherubs are just playing around. I remember at one time I was doing an EVP session behind some shopping center, and somebody said, "They will follow you. We warned you." Something like that. I don't know if they were talking about the spirits of old, or they were talking about the cherubs, the jokesters. Gotta be careful around him. An accident waiting to happen. Very violent drivers in today's societies. And they don't give a you know what. Last one. Look, they even got caught at the light. Where am I going to park? There's too many giant vehicles to park around. Guess I'll park here. Just as good as place as any.
Who's ready for a run-through video of our Goodwill finds? Our recoveries. Let me go ahead and grab a seat. Let's go ahead and reach in the bag to see what kind of treasure we got today. 6 different Goodwills, I think. Man. I'm about to rip this thing out of the frame. Really though, look at that. 99 cents. I guess you can say it's professionally framed. Probably sometime around the 60s. I'm looking for that date. Miss Lippincott. There's no date on it though. She usually puts it right next to her name. It doesn't say 1957, 1949, 1966. But I gotta take a better look at this one, really though. Could be worth around $300, maybe $100 if it was the real deal. I know exactly what I was looking at when I saw the name. Seems like something I would do. You're probably going to say, but Da Vinci, you did do that. You did that in school and just put her name on it. It looks like one of your abstract drawings. That's your style, man. Well, these days, yeah, I got to get back in that thing. But no plagiarism. That is a masterpiece. Please be real. I had to break out the flashlight on this one when I was in the good old Goodwill. Trying to look at it at an angle, trying to see, and I see something. I see it right there. There's a little bit of luster, like reflection right there. You see it in the center of the screen. Trying to see if this is authentic or not. Man. Gotta find out for real. But the answer is probably already in the drawing. Just gotta get it out of the frame, don't force it. But she did large scale items. She didn't do anything this tiny, I don't think. I researched it on a couple websites and found out she did a few 6.5 by 3.5 or something. Exactly the size. But there's only a couple of ways to tell if it's authentic or not. Like the way it's cut off on the edges. Don't press too hard. If there's any artwork left on the edge that's being covered up, that might be a good sign for us. But I was trying to see the pin marks. I was trying to see if those had grooves or anything in it. Like you could see where she pressed down on it. But there's no date on it. It could be on the back. You're going to say, but Da Vinci, go ahead and rip it out now. No, I'm going to save that for later. Might have something very nice right here. Well, it's nice the way it is, because the artist created it. So glad we found that. True story about this though. The lady at the counter said that she just put that thing out a couple hours before. And she didn't really say that. She kind of hid it, hoping that no one would see it. But she knew what good art is. Exactly. And she said she thought about buying it. But she just left it on the shelf to come back and get it later. Heck yeah. Perfect. A day for the art indeed. Haven't had a day like this before. Got the pastels, drawing pencils, color pencils, add to the pile. Got to get back into my thing. I guess that's like the sun they were trying to give me. I can't wait to see how much I spent today, or how much I didn't spend. To try to tally up to see if we really hit it right today. Well, it doesn't matter how much I spent, really. $2.99. Haven't even opened up the box yet to try to see if the bat's intact. Add it to the memorabilia. Yeah, where am I going to put all this? In my museum later, most definitely. Hold on one second. Let me get the flashlight on. Oh yeah, definitely. That's a whole lot better. Glad I turned on a flashlight. Check it out. All right, here's a bowl that I got. You saw this. I'm going to use this for the triangles. Instead of leaving the triangles just sitting around on random places, shelves, whatever, tables, I think I'm going to go ahead and add them to one single bowl. Look at that. Probably part of some set of dishes or something, most likely. It's exactly what it looks like. Probably a set of 4 bowls with some plates, that kind of thing. All I got to do is just Google the answer. But look at that. I know it's not Fire King Jadeite. It's nothing like that. Not depression glass. But it's got perfect triangles all over it. Indeed. Perfect for the stash. Should be just large enough to fit the smaller ones in. I know there's just random stashes all over the place for good luck. But there's nothing wrong with putting them in one single basket to kind of add space elsewhere. Beautiful object. I know I didn't go overboard today. I didn't. Yeah. Man. The lady at the counter asked me, well, who is that? I told her I didn't know. It doesn't have a name on it. One of those things you get at Hobby Town, something like that. Towards the front in their little sporting section, whatever it is. I can't get it open until she wrapped a piece of plastic so well. Anyway, you get the idea. Number 25. Wonder if that's a sign. Is that Barry Bonds? He's all choked up on the back. Does it say San Francisco on the back? It's got 25 on the back. That's the great thing about art like this. One of the things I meant to tell you about when it comes to this kind of art, when everybody's the same color, you can't tell what their race is. You can't. Because the whole entire thing is the same color. Any kind of statue or anything like that, you can't tell what race they are. Well, you're probably going to argue. You can look at the hair. you can look at other features. Yeah. But I'm not going to argue with that. I'm just going to leave it as is and say they don't have a race. They are a human being. That is the race. Cool. Look at that. At least the Bata's there. Had to leave Chipper Jones on this shelf. You're going to say, but Da Vinci, you can make a bat yourself and add it to the bobblehead doll. You know, you did have a good point with that one. You did. But mine wouldn't have been as perfect as the one that came with it. But yeah, cool. Definitely Da Vinci style on this. I think I did something very bad today. I didn't look out for the artistic shirts like I should have. And once I found this one at the 4th or the 5th one, I knew I did myself wrong, because I kind of went with the idea to look out for this kind of stuff. But I didn't have time to look through all the shirts. I didn't. But this one caught my eye. Definitely going to be wearing this thing to work. Gotta wash it first. You never saw this one though, I don't think you did. Yeah, gotta save the bags for the historical items, that is. And the other things later on that we collect. But these things, perfect timing out there today. Don't need to invest in any creek walking shoes now, do we? This is a different kind of investment. Don't have to spend the $35, don't have to spend the $55 for the Crocs. But these things are definitely going to be used like crazy. A little bit too short. I wear a size 13. Let's hope that 12 is going to work out just fine for us. I'm not going to really call these temporary. But these things are going to be used let's just say they're going to be overused starting in early April until October. Got to get ready for them. They got to get ready for us. Let's put it that way. What else do we have that you probably didn't see? Oh yeah, the first two things that we collected today. It didn't really start off that promising today. Depends on if I went backwards. Things would have been a whole lot different. If I went backwards, what you're looking at here probably wouldn't have been collected. They probably would have stuffed this stuff out on the shelves later on. And we hit it just right. If we went backwards, things would have been a whole lot different. But how different, I do not know. Got to go out and buy a D battery. Definitely Da Vinci style on this. I know, so simple, but very sophisticated. I was looking at the age, you're going to say, you're too young for that. Child, nothing but a child. Requires 1D battery. This thing is old school though. Not really in mint condition when it comes to the package. So excited to put this thing together later. Too bad I don't have a D battery. Uh-oh, don't tell me someone already opened it. Let's hope it's not missing anything. Let's hope I did that and not somebody else, like something's missing from the container. But I doubt there is from looking at it. Scrape the metal enamel, the enamel coating. Trying to see if there's some kind of date on it. Nothing at all. No biggie. We'll put it together and let it run forever until the battery runs out. But this was the earliest sign that we got today, that we were going to find some love. Did I miss the sign? Yeah, one of a kind right here. Looks exactly... Wait, hold on for a second. Now let me think about this. It's almost exactly like my Arrowhead box. Dang. Almost exactly like my Arrowhead box. I didn't think about that until now. I'm going to clean it up a little bit and stain it. It's exactly what I'm going to do. Beautiful object. I don't know what I'm going to put inside of it. You're going to say, but Da Vinci, why don't you store your heart stones, your heart rocks that you come across? About once a month you might find one. It's a great idea. I think I'll use it for the heart rocks. Cool. Most definitely that bag is empty. Not a lot of objects today. What am I going to do with all of it though? Just brings back memories in a different way. Definitely medieval on this. From the Roman times, the Greek times. Probably not older than about 5 years old, 10 years old, probably 15 at most. Because it's got the label on the back, past. And I can't read the date. I don't know if that says 91 or 99 on it. Can't really make it out. All I know is it says $1.99. That's the only number I really see right there. $1.99. For something that's probably, well, something that probably costs around $3. Could have been more. Too bad some of the stuff we can't even research. Oh, yeah, here we go. You already saw it, dang it. Already gave it away. The last Goodwill. The ultimate treasure. Last thing I put my hands on. At the last Goodwill. We'll take that back. The second last thing that I put my hands on. It's something very special to me. And you already saw it. And it's in my size too. Blue suede shoes. Check these things out. Get a load of this masterpiece. Talk about Da Vinci style. Size 13. Oh, wait. Check that out. Italian design. Never even saw it. First thing I did was look for the size, because I had to have them. Definitely had to have these things. Look, they are worn out like crazy. Except for the most important part at the top. Dang. Hit it right in the last Goodwill. The treasure has been collected. Blue suede shoes. Let me go ahead and move on real quick. I'm starving. I know you remember this heavy beast right here. $19 for this thing right here. Put out same day. Looks like it belonged in some kind of office. This is usually how things are done for offices. Doctors' offices, hotel lobbies, executive offices, that kind of thing. I don't even know if I'm going to take it out yet. I don't know if I can. Well, I know I can. I got to screw off the back. But it looks like it's been around for a while. It's got dust in the bottom. But the most important part is it's original. And it's got a name on it. Got a handwritten name on it right there. Can't really read it. Could be worth $500, could be worth $50. Could be worth $5,000. But in about 100 years, it could be worth $50,000. I always love investing in art. I'm an art freak. But one thing I gotta remember, I gotta get back in my own art. One way or another, when it comes to the painting and stuff. Beautiful object right here. Don't know the meaning behind it yet. Wonder if there's a Google page for it. An artist page. Yes, sir. Most definitely. Gotta be careful with it first. Yeah. And this thing right here. Dang. Had to inspect it first before I even got it. A couple of ladies were looking at it when I was standing there holding it, waiting for me to drop it. Well, not drop it in a bad way, but waiting for me to put it back down, because I knew what their intentions were. Only scratches on the edges, but I wanted to make sure that this was a stone veneer and not something fake, but it's real. A real stone veneer on this thing. But it's got a price tag on the back of $79.99. But we got it for what? $16. I don't know where it came from. It looks like Hobby Lobby type stuff, maybe at home store. Probably Tuesday morning. $79 for this thing. $80. Yeah, it looks like a Tuesday morning. Well, that thing's coming off, no big deal. Regular price, $200 for that thing. And we paid $16. Even though it was marked down to $79. Well, basically $80. Not one single thing broken off. Don't know where I'm going to put it yet. Figure it out later. Definitely Da Vinci style though. A different kind of nature, taking it back. My bad. Move the art pieces to this side. You already know I got plans for this. Look at that. Probably came from the same store this did. Oh no, it didn't. Not at all. This one says original price. This one says compare other price, whatever it is. So many retail stores out there, you have no idea where they came from. Can't tell if it came from Steinmart back in 1999 or what. I know, it's probably a logo right there. But I'm going to spray paint it. I don't know what color though. Maybe blue. How about dark blue color? Maybe black. As long as I can get the layers even. What a nice object on this. Very heavy. My style. Coat of arms. Coat of arms with a keyhole in it. Coat of arms with a keyhole in it. A mirror. Artwork. Things to create art. Teaching me. Teaching me how to create something Da Vinci style. It's all my style, really. But I thought about this. If I got it and I put it in my studio, would I become a genius? What does it take to become a genius, though? They actually had two of these. One was white, one was black. I got the black one. Yeah, Home Goods, go figure. I paid $8 for this thing right here. $8. Well, because it's modern and they used to sell them at Pottery Barn and all those other places. Those little trendy stores from back in like the early to mid 2000s. Who else sells this kind of stuff? Yeah, TJ Maxx always sold this kind of stuff. You know, Love, all that kind of stuff. The other ones too. But you already know what's in this box right here. The little shell things that I got at the second or third place, I think it was. Oh, no, the fourth place. Yeah, these things. I don't know if these are Christmas decorations or not. I gotta take a deeper look at this. I'm hoping that the stickers don't leave the sticker stuff on it. The adhesive. That's gonna get quite annoying if it does. I'm gonna have to break out the Goo Gone. But I know they're probably cheap, probably $9 a piece, maybe $3 a piece. Not painted on, they're printed on. By machine. But nonetheless, you know, as I always say, perfectly intact. And quite old for what they are. 2003. Almost 20 years old on these things. Would have been gone easily if I was a minute later. Exquisite wonders. We definitely hit it right today. Still don't know if they're metal or if they're porcelain. I think they're porcelain though. Oh, they're getting tangled up. Just like Christmas decorations always do. But they're probably not Christmas decorations.
I can't tell. Thundering Elegance. Is that a name for one of my videos in the future? Thundering Elegance? Now, don't laugh at the horses, the wild horses. They're cute. Yeah, look at that little tag on it. I'm having a hard time getting a hand on it. Heirloom Porcelain. Bradford Editions, 99122. I wonder if these are going to have different numbers on them, though. And they do. That's a good sign. It's going to be easier to Google the answer. Try to figure out what they are. But you're probably sitting at a computer right now doing the same thing. You're looking at them being sold on eBay for 89 cents. Starting bid. No reserve. Yeah. Let's hope they're going to be on another website for $30 a piece. But I know you're going to say, but Da Vinci, we're looking on eBay now. They're going for $1.99. What a shame. I'll have to get back to you on this one later. Once I get it out of the frame, you're going to say, do it now. No, I don't want to be too rough with it, but I like the fact that it's got something in the corner up here. Almost like the artist did it themselves and then they just cut it out. But there's some patina on the edges though, on the inside. Could have been in a smoker's house, if all I know. Can't really tell, but bam! Check it out. Off camera, because the camera was full of memory. 5 feet tall. Hang it up in the studio. Got the bones back. Most definitely. People kept asking me what I was going to do with this thing when I was carrying it around the store. Was I going to stick it in the front yard and scare some kids? No, nothing like that. Just hang it up. Study it. I know it's not real. Different kind of company. Put a baseball hat on. Don't know. But definitely exactly what I need for the studio. But you talk about a perfect ending to the night. When I took the garbage out after making all these trips up into the Da Vinci pad. I had to take the garbage out. Guess what was at the dumpster? I told you. I see this whole entire complex being a artist colony. But why would they throw out nature? Especially a picture like that. But dang. Someone didn't like their own work. Maybe somebody's girlfriend trashed it. Because they didn't like the idea behind it. But somebody came by to recover it. Yeah, I'm going to take it off the frame if I can get it off the frame successfully. And just stuff it in the box. It's art. A different kind of art, that is. I know you're sitting back in your rocking chair laughing. But everybody can be an artist, can't they? Don't ever throw away your artwork. You don't know how important it really is. Yeah, these two probably came from two different people. Reminds me of myself. No, I'm not talking about the face. I'm talking about giving up.
on how you just stop and throw it away. I did this in the past. I did. Still kind of do it today. Once I found this at the dumpster, it made me so mad about myself because I threw away a whole bunch of unused canvases. Little tiny ones. About 12 or 13 of them. The 12 inchers. Yeah. Trashed them at my uncle's when I was getting everything out with the family. Wish I had them back. Now I got to go out and buy more. But this is something you should not throw out. I know it's cheap. But it's an image of nature. And you already know what I'm going to say. There's probably a few of them looking right back at him. Waiting to be seen. Yeah, real cheap on this. Cool. Came by to recover it. I'll get back to you in a minute to find out how much I spent on all this stuff right here. Let me go ahead and do the tally. $106. That's what we spent today. $106. Not bad for what we were able to recover out there. And then some from the dumpster. What a perfect day indeed. So glad we went out. Talk about striking it rich today. $106 for all this. Couldn't even ask for a better day when it comes to this little hobby of ours. Still got to try to find out how much this could be worth. I don't want to have to break open the crate, the shadow box, to get it out. It looks like it's in there pretty good. Like it's been, let's hope it's not been glued in there. Would be a shame in that. This one took a while to get out. I didn't want to have to bend it. Whoever put it in there knew exactly what they were doing. But it was held in with a bunch of diamonds. Let's hope that's a good sign. Don't know. It's on a piece of cardboard. Going to be hard to tell if this is real. You're going to say it's not. I'm going to say it's possible that it's not real. I mean, why would you take a masterpiece from an artist such as she and then glue it to something else? That's something that you don't do. But you know, maybe the artist did this herself and sold it as is, or gave it to a friend or something. No way to tell. I'll have to take a deeper look at this later. See if it's got some other signs or something on it. Could be worth a pretty penny, but I would never sell it. But these things right here, a set of 3 goes for $49.99. I didn't find any on eBay though. There were a few other websites out there that had them listed. They sell them as packs of 3, I think. Yeah, I'm kind of a dummy. I didn't really look at the sticker. I was looking at the other side. Didn't notice that it said porcelain on it. On the other side when I was looking at it. So these things are porcelain. Mint condition. $50 for 3 of them. And I think I have 12. So basically we might have a complete set. you're talking about a couple $100 for this, but you're going to say, but hey man, you're probably not going to get more than $30 for the complete set on eBay, even though I'll never sell them. If I do anything with them, it's going to be as gifts, or just keep them for myself. My own Christmas tree when I finally decorate it. Dang, hold on, what did I just say? Did I just say what I think I said? When I decorate them, I only have one Christmas tree. When I decorate them, you know what I feel about speaking it forward? Am I going to have multiple Christmas trees in the upcoming years? Am I going to have multiple Christmas trees? But there's barely enough room in here for one. When I decorate them, it's a great sign. You got to keep a lookout for what you say. Somebody might be speaking through you. Could be anybody. Let me gather up the diamonds. See you in the next video. And especially in the next Goodwill run. I'll let you know if I find anything on this later. See you later.